Super Nintendo World, located in Epic Universe down in Orlando, Florida. This is the new one that opened up in May. Me and the family went down here for a vacation and was quite surprised at some of the aspects that we've experienced over at Super Nintendo World. So let's talk about it. What's up, guys? This is AJ here from Fraser Comics, and I'm here to tell you about my little visit over in Super Nintendo World down in Orlando, Florida. Yes, during the out-of-office dates this year, we decided to make a little visit down at Super Nintendo World. And I've been highly requested to do a POV of some type of form while I was down there. Yeah, it was kind of hard to do that, so whatever footage I got is what you get. And so, but I do have some pros and cons I would like to discuss with you guys if you guys are in consideration of going on vacation, visiting. Well, you might find this video helpful. So here we go. Well, let's start with the pros first. You know, get the good stuff out of the way and done with. It's a very awesome experience. My kids loved it. Our whole family group loved it down there. It's a super fun experience to do. There's like, during Super Nintendo World, there's really like two areas to explore. There is the Super Mario Brothers land that you can explore. So there's a couple rides in there. There's, of course, the Mario Kart ride, which we'll discuss a little later. Then Yoshi's Adventure, very fun, slow ride, very easy. It's nothing too excruciating, nothing too jarring, nothing. It's a very like exploring type of ride. It kind of overlooks the whole entire Super Nintendo World. Well, sorta. It doesn't really see the Donkey Kong Country. So, but Donkey Kong Country is the other area that you can go in. It's on the lower level. And so once you get to the lower level, it will kind of guide you to where it takes you to the tunnel to Donkey Kong's area, which is very awesome themed. You get to see, you know, all your favorite Donkey Kong characters in there. The minecart roller coaster, super fun. Totally recommend it. All of our kids loved it. The whole family group loved it. It was super amazing, super fun. 10 out of 10 for that ride. I enjoyed it. There's some neat restaurant themed, Mario themed type of eating places. So the only place that we went to was I think it's called Toadstool Cafe. So very, very awesome place. The entrees and stuff is very like level themed. So like there's like this one entree where it comes with a little Mario figure and like his flag, and it makes him look like he's jumping on like platforms and stuff like that. It's pretty neat. They mix it, you know, like with broccoli. You get a fun little like mystery box with it too, which comes with a cookie inside. So like the cookie is shaped as the coin, the Mario coin, and depends on if you inside you either get like a chocolate or a vanilla flavored cookie, like for the inside filling. It's kind of crunchy. It's very good. Love it. For those of you that are, you know, gluten intolerant out there, I don't recommend eating it. The cookie though. It is not gluten friendly. I live in a family that's gluten intolerant, so we have to eat everything gluten free. I'm not gluten free. I'm fine, but for the rest of my family is really not. So just to keep that in mind. I know that's just some of the things we gotta stay cautious with when we're out vacationing, because that's what we gotta look for to make sure we're not having no allergic reaction to anything. You know, God forbid we deal with that on vacation while we're having fun and whatnot. You know, nobody doesn't want to deal with that. All right, we're gonna get into the cons now. All right, so just be prepared when I'm about to tell you this. It's not too bad, but just again, this is for all you vacation preparers out there. If you're planning ahead of time, keep these three things in mind. Okay, so first one is, out of the whole entire Super Nintendo World, they've got one measly bathroom. One freaking bathroom. They got one bathroom out of the whole entire Super Nintendo World. And it's on the lower level too. Just before you hit Donkey Kong Country, it's right there. Just before you hit the entrance going into Donkey Kong's world. And it's right there. Unfucking real. I mean, come on. One bathroom for the whole entire park. Are you serious? Freaking, okay, so we had an experience with my son. He needed to go potty really badly. So we're in line for the Mario Kart ride, okay? And we're in middle halfway to maybe close to getting ready to get on, or where we were at. We were still inside Bowser's Castle's area while we were boarding. And so what we had to do is we dipped out of the line, go down the stairs in the castle, okay, then go to the entrance where the other stairs meet at, go down those stairs, another flight of stairs, and then go to the lower level, and then just before you hit Donkey Kong's entrance to his area, the bathrooms are right there. All the trouble we had to go through, that's where the bathrooms are at, and that's where that's where everyone's got to go. That's where all the staff was telling everybody to go to. So yeah, it kind of sucked. Con number 2, out of the whole entire Super Nintendo area, especially the Mario area, they're missing 2 characters, and to me it means a lot because one of the 2 characters is my favorite, and those are Wario and Waluigi. I'm a big Waluigi fan, and they have nothing there of them. Absolutely nothing. No, like the character interactions, no merchandise, no clothing, you know, nothing. It's like they're acting like they don't even exist. You know? And the whole time when I was in the Super Nintendo store that they have there in the park, nothing. I mean, they've got Daisy and Rosalina, which is the only 2 little things you could find, or just 2 little dolls, which those 2 characters weren't really mentioned throughout the park. But I mean, hey, they got something of them. But Wario and, you know, Waluigi, come on. I mean, they've been around for quite some time. They're in majority of Mario's universe. But I mean, seriously? Nothing. So that's just for your those Wario and Waluigi fans. Just be prepared, because you ain't gonna find nothing. And may I remind you, this is the Florida resort one, not the California. I don't know what the California one is like. So, all right. My third con of the whole entire experience is that world is small. It's cramped. And again, this is the Florida resort one, not the California one. Because again, I know nothing about the California one. But I know this park, we got there, in July. And they opened up Epic Universe down there in Florida for at least a couple of months. They opened up like late May of this year. And so, just so happens that, hey, we're going down there this year. All right. Well, little do we know how small and cramped, Super Nintendo World was while we were venturing off. And we spent majority of our time in Epic Universe at that place because that's what the kids been talking about all year round. So we'd say, you know what, give them that time. And we try to explore a bunch of areas, but that'll be my other recommendation for all you that are planning on visiting Epic Universe is get a Fastlane Pass. If you're going anytime soon, like say this year, get a Fastlane Pass. Because, man, let me tell you, them freaking lines, 200 minutes or longer, you're going to be waiting all day for a freaking ride. I mean, unfreaking believable. So we didn't really get to do everything in Epic Universe. But, I mean, like I said, we spent a majority of our time in Super Nintendo World. It was great, other than those 3 things I mentioned. It's a great experience. I hope you find this video very helpful for some of you vacation goers out there. I would find this very helpful to find the pros and cons of Super Nintendo World down in Florida, not California. This is the one that just opened up in Florida. So just make sure, don't get that confused. This is AJ Frazier here from Frazier Comics, signing out, and we'll see you next time.